I started acting when I was a kid, I guess, in like elementary school, and I did, you know, plays, and then as I got into high school, I did more plays, and it was more plays and musicals, and then I met my husband at Calhoun in theater, and we did plays there, musicals, and then we both loved the acting, got into film. Well, in high school, I did take acting, well, theater classes more or less, for like my freshman, sophomore, and senior year. I took I took theater classes, teach you how to project, improv, that sort of thing, and as well in college, took acting classes. My memories from high school, from acting, theater, I mean, they were fun. They were fun times. That was like my favorite. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to drama class. That was my favorite time of the day, and I'm just happy and just learning new things and watching. You know, we would watch musicals, plays, and you just learn how to improve your acting skills, your theater skills. I feel attracted to the field because I'm just a happy, bubbly person, and I love putting myself into someone else's shoes and playing a different, you know, putting myself into someone else's shoes and being someone completely different. And it's my nature, so I'm so happy. Would I prefer theater or movies? That's a tough one. I like both of them. I think I would probably prefer movies because there's more you can do, but I'm always going to love theater because it's just, you know, it's the natural. You're on the stage, your audience is right there. You actually probably have to do more on stage in theater than you can do on the movies because your audience is right there. They can see if you know, fumble over a line, or they can see if you fall on your face, or, you know, in movies you can cut and try again, but so I like them both the same. My best memories from roles that I have played would have to be when I was in high school. We did Grease, the musical. And, you know, woo woo, Grease, which is a great movie. It's a great play, musical, but I was actually in the crew, and it was my first time in the crew ever, and I remember that like it was yesterday. It was just the adrenaline you felt when you were backstage, you know, oh my gosh, so-and-so forgot this, and you know, do this and do that, and make sure the backdrop drop, and make sure you go out there and run and get all the props and move and get back. It was just like non-stop moving, adrenaline 24/7, and it was different, you know, instead of being on stage, you know, you were backstage making sure everything was okay, making sure everybody was okay backstage, making sure the actors had everything. And as far as plays go, and then my favorite memory from a movie would have to be A Bait. I played a character who was very no emotion, just plain and not, my words, she was not fun. She was, you know, had, like I said, just plain and stiff, and, you know, just, and I'm a bubbly, happily woo person, and so I had to go from being, hey everybody, how's it going, to no emotion. It was really hard. It was hard, but apparently I pulled it through. Woohoo! My favorite movie ever is, that is a tough one. My favorite movie ever would probably have to be My Fair Lady. Yeah, I love Audrey Hepburn. I love the music in it. It's a classic movie. It's just I don't know, every time I watch that movie I just want to get up and dance. My favorite actress would have to be Audrey Hepburn. She's just the, the classic actress, who does her thing and can do it great, and she doesn't have to try at it. And nowadays it's all about trying to be this or trying to show this, and it's just the classic normal way of acting. I see that in her, and I like that. My experience with Black Card, I was the assistant director, and it was fabulous. I mean, we went, to different places, and being behind, I like being in front of the camera, but I also like being behind the camera as well, because you get to, see what's going on, be a part of it. You kind of have your foot in the door as far as, controlling what's going on. But like I said, I was assistant director, and I was just there, making sure everybody was on their P's and Q's, making sure the director needed everything, and it was a blast. I can't wait for it. What was it like? That's a good question. It was fun working, being an assistant director in Black Card with my husband in it, because I was watching him from like a director's point of view. I was watching him behind the scenes and watching him go from, paying attention to what he needs to do, and then boom, getting into character, and which, I love him to death, but he can do that snap like a... I met Jay, my husband, at Calhoun. We were doing Othello, and he of course was Othello, and I came in, it was my first semester, he had been there a while, and I came in, after they had done auditions, so I was a soldier, and he just tried to charm me away, with his personality and his jokes and his sweet talk. And don't listen to him, he'll tell you he'd swoop me away in a tree or bent down on his knee and proposed to me right there. He'll tell you all kinds. He'll tell you, he has like a list of ways that we met. Don't listen to any of them, listen to my version. Yeah, we met at Calhoun, and I guess we clicked, it was personality. I guess I had a bubbly personality. He had a fun, loving personality. I like someone that's going to make you laugh, and he would always make me laugh. And he was good looking too, not to mention. That's always a plus. But that's how we met. And now we're happily married. It's my Pookie Bear. I love him. Yay!